Want to discover the secrets of self-improvement and inner strength? These quotes by Ralph Waldo Emerson will change the way you think. 1. The quote, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken," emphasizes the importance of authenticity and individuality. Oscar Wilde suggests that every person is unique, with their own personality, talents, and perspective on the world. Trying to imitate others or live according to someone else's expectations can lead to dissatisfaction and a loss of personal identity. When people attempt to copy others, they often ignore their own strengths and potential. Authenticity, on the other hand, allows individuals to express themselves honestly and build a life that truly reflects who they are. Being yourself also fosters confidence, as you no longer depend on approval gained through imitation. The quote reminds us that originality has value, and that no one else can offer the same combination of qualities that we possess. In essence, Wilde's message is that embracing your true self is the key to fulfillment, creativity, and meaningful relationships. By accepting and expressing your individuality, you create a life that is genuine and uniquely your own. 2. The quote, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us," emphasizes the importance of inner strength, character, and self-belief. Ralph Waldo Emerson suggests that our past experiences, what lies behind us, and future uncertainties, what lies before us, are less significant than our inner qualities, such as courage, values, determination, and mindset. While the past may shape us and the future may challenge us, it is our inner resources that determine how we respond to both. A strong inner character allows individuals to overcome difficulties, learn from mistakes, and face uncertainty with confidence. Without inner strength, even favorable circumstances may not lead to success or fulfillment. The quote encourages self-reflection and personal development, reminding us that true power comes from within. In essence, Emerson's message is that our mindset, beliefs, and inner resilience are the most important factors in shaping our lives, far outweighing external circumstances or events. 3. The quote, "Do the thing you fear, and the death of fear is certain," emphasizes the idea that fear is best overcome through direct action. Ralph Waldo Emerson suggests that avoiding what scares us only strengthens fear, making it seem larger and more powerful over time. In contrast, when we face our fears and take action despite discomfort, we begin to weaken their hold over us. Fear often comes from uncertainty or imagining worst-case scenarios. By actually confronting the situation, we gain experience, understanding, and confidence. Even if the outcome is not perfect, the act of facing fear reduces its intensity and builds resilience. Each step taken against fear makes future challenges easier to handle. The quote encourages courage, growth, and stepping outside of comfort zones. In essence, Emerson's message is that fear loses its power when we confront it directly. By taking action, we replace uncertainty with experience and transform fear into confidence and personal strength. 4. The quote, "Life is a journey, not a destination," emphasizes the importance of the process of living rather than focusing only on final goals or outcomes. Ralph Waldo Emerson suggests that many people become so focused on achieving certain milestones, success, wealth, or specific accomplishments, that they overlook the value of everyday experiences along the way. Life is filled with moments of learning, growth, relationships, and self-discovery, all of which shape who we become. These experiences, both positive and challenging, are what give life meaning. If we focus only on the destination, we may miss the richness of the present and feel unfulfilled, even after reaching our goals. The quote encourages mindfulness and appreciation of the present moment. In essence, Emerson's message is that fulfillment comes not only from what we achieve, but from how we live, grow, and experience life along the way. By embracing the journey, we can find meaning, joy, and purpose in every stage of life. 5. The quote, "Nothing can bring you peace but yourself," emphasizes the idea that true inner peace comes from within, not from external circumstances or other people. Ralph Waldo Emerson suggests that many individuals search for happiness and calmness in things like success, possessions, relationships, or approval from others. However, these external factors are often temporary and can change at any time. Real peace is achieved through self-awareness, acceptance, and control over one's thoughts and emotions. It comes from understanding oneself, letting go of unnecessary worries, and choosing a calm and balanced mindset, regardless of outside events. This does not mean ignoring problems, but rather approaching them with clarity and emotional stability. The quote encourages independence and personal responsibility for one's well-being. In essence, Emerson's message is that peace is not something we find outside. It is something we create within ourselves through mindset, perspective, and inner harmony. 6. The quote, "What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say," emphasizes the powerful impact of actions compared to words. Ralph Waldo Emerson suggests that people are judged more by what they actually do than by what they claim, promise, or express verbally. Words can be persuasive or inspiring, but without corresponding actions, they lose credibility and meaning. When actions and words are inconsistent, actions reveal the truth about a person's character, values, and intentions. For example, someone may speak about honesty or kindness, but if their behavior contradicts those statements, others will trust what they see rather than what they hear. Actions demonstrate commitment, integrity, and authenticity in a way that words alone cannot. In essence, Emerson's message is that true character is expressed through behavior. To build trust and respect, individuals must align their actions with their words, because what we do ultimately defines who we are, far more clearly than what we say. 7. The quote, "Trust thyself. Every heart vibrates to that iron string," emphasizes the importance of self-trust, inner confidence, and authenticity. Ralph Waldo Emerson suggests that each person possesses an inner voice or intuition that guides them toward truth and purpose. The phrase iron string symbolizes a strong, unbreakable inner principle or moral compass that resonates within every individual. By trusting oneself, a person gains the courage to make decisions independently, rather than relying solely on external opinions or societal expectations. Emerson believed that true originality and greatness come from following one's own instincts and beliefs, even when they differ from the majority. Ignoring this inner voice can lead to doubt, confusion, and a lack of direction. In essence, Emerson's message is that self-reliance is essential for personal growth and fulfillment. When individuals trust their own judgment and stay true to their inner values, they live more authentically and confidently, creating a life that reflects their true identity and purpose. 8. The quote, "A great man is he who in the midst of the crowd keeps with perfect sweetness the independence of solitude," highlights the importance of inner independence and authenticity, even when surrounded by others. Ralph Waldo Emerson suggests that true greatness lies not in isolation, but in the ability to remain true to oneself while being part of society. In the midst of the crowd represents social pressure, expectations, and the influence of others. Many people tend to conform, changing their opinions or behavior to fit in. However, Emerson emphasizes that a truly strong and admirable person maintains their individuality, values, and inner peace regardless of external influences. The phrase perfect sweetness implies doing this with calmness, kindness, and confidence, not arrogance or conflict. In essence, Emerson's message is that true strength is the ability to stay authentic and self-reliant, while engaging with the world. Greatness comes from balancing social connection with inner independence, allowing a person to live honestly and confidently without losing themselves in the crowd. 9. The quote, "Character is higher than intellect," emphasizes the idea that moral values and personal integrity are more important than intelligence alone. Ralph Waldo Emerson suggests that while intellect, such as knowledge, reasoning, and problem-solving ability, is valuable, it does not define a person's true worth. What truly matters is character, qualities like honesty, responsibility, kindness, and ethical behavior. A highly intelligent person may achieve success or recognition, but without strong character, that success can lack meaning or even be harmful. In contrast, someone with solid moral principles can build trust, form meaningful relationships, and positively influence others, even if they are not the most intellectually gifted. Character shapes how a person uses their intellect, guiding decisions and actions in a responsible and constructive way. In essence, Emerson's message is that who you are matters more than how smart you are. True greatness comes from integrity and values, reminding us that intellect should be guided by strong character to create a positive and lasting impact. 10. The quote, "Every artist was first an amateur," emphasizes the importance of patience, learning, and persistence in achieving mastery. Ralph Waldo Emerson suggests that even the most skilled, accomplished individuals started as beginners. No one is born with perfect talent. Growth comes through practice, experience, and the willingness to make mistakes and learn from them. This idea encourages humility and perseverance. Being a beginner is a natural and necessary stage in any creative or professional journey. Embracing the amateur stage allows individuals to experiment, take risks, and gradually develop their skills without fear of imperfection. It also reminds us that mastery is the result of continuous effort over time, not immediate talent. In essence, Emerson's message is that progress begins with starting, learning, and practicing. Every expert or artist was once a novice, and recognizing this can inspire patience, dedication, and confidence in the journey toward personal growth and achievement. If these quotes by Ralph Waldo Emerson inspired you, subscribe to the channel, give a like, and leave a comment with your favorite quote.